Hello, and welcome to this tutorial about the Living Digital Archive. My name is Malte Hayen, and I'm one of the developers in the Arch team. The Arch study was conducted together with two residential care groups, and we developed an open source software that can be used by residential care groups to create a digital group archive of the everyday life in the groups. So all the young people that are currently living in those residential care houses and also care leavers who used to live there can access the archive and share and store multimedia files, so photos, videos of their time and care, and come back to that at a later point and share their story. Now, let me log in with my individual account. I'm going to use the account of Charlie to log into the archive. Once I log in, I can see in which groups I am a member of. Currently, that is only the Solaris house. This is a test group that I created here just to demonstrate the functionalities of the archive. And I'm going to walk you through some of the functionalities. First, I'm going to show you the homepage of the group that is configurable and can be adopted to each individual group. So you have the group picture here and you have the members page. In the members page, you see who is currently a member of the group. In this case, that is Alice and Charlie. Charlie is a moderator in this group. So that means I have additional rights and functionalities. So for example, I can add new members to the group by setting a username and an email and defining the role of that new member to be either a member or a moderator. The new member would then receive an email and can also access the archive through their individual account. Further, see that there are former members in the group. So Bob already left the residential care house, but still has access to the archive, but not to newer content anymore. So the content, the archive content is structured into albums. So if I go to this albums page, I see that currently there are 3 albums in this archive. If I look into the summer album, we see that there are some photos that we can browse. We can also add a date for each photo, and we can define a location and add a description. Further, I can also tag people. So in this case, I can say here, this person is actually Charlie. And then I now see that, yeah, the person is added. And I can even add more people. So for example, here I can say, this person is actually Alice. And then I can also, add a date and a location and a description and save the changes. Further, there is the comment section where I can interact with other members of the group and share our experience about the events and occasions that are shown. So let's just leave a comment here saying that this was a nice trip. In each album, I can see who has access to this album. And as a moderator, I can manage access to albums and add, for example, Alice to this album. And now Alice will also be able to see all the photos and videos in this album. Here I can navigate on the left to the other albums. So for example, here I have an album about a reunion that happened in 2024, or here I have some photos of a sports event that happened. And again, I see who has access to these individual albums. Further, I have the inbox here to the left. This is the inbox of the Solaris house, and anything new that I upload will land first in the inbox before it is actually published in any album. So in the inbox, only moderators have access, and they can then monitor and moderate the archive content based on their individual relationships and individual group dynamics. So for example, here we also have a video, just a very short video to demonstrate how multimedia files are shown on the platform. The platform also supports audio files, video files, photos, etc., text files, PDFs. So if I want to upload new content, I can do that via this upload button. Every member of the group can upload new content, but only moderators can actually publish the content and create them into the albums such that other people can access them. This is to prevent misuse and to have some security measures in place, so this platform is actually platform for exchange, but not for misuse. So if I want to upload, let's say, a photo of myself, then I can just add my photo here, click on upload, and then it lands here down here in the inbox. Now, in this photo that I just uploaded, we can see that some metadata, like the date when it was created, so the location, are already extracted automatically. This is to make this upload and to provide this additional information as easily as possible. So creating this archive content can be a little time consuming, and during our work together with the care groups, the residential care groups, we identified this process to be as little time consuming as possible. So we added this automatic extraction of information from the uploaded content from the media files such that we can easily find them again. For example, if we use this search functionality up here, I can filter for a time span, a location, or people who are depicted on the photos, for example. I can also filter for the type of media that I want to see. So if I filter for videos, I will only see video files. If I filter for location, so for example, Osnabrück, you see that I already have some suggestions here, and now I can find my picture that I just uploaded again. So here the automatic face detection also proposed that this here I can tag a person, and now I just need to say, okay, this is actually Charlie, and I now can even find this photo if I filter only for photos with Charlie. This is the photo where I previously also tagged Charlie, so that now all the photos where Charlie is depicted are shown. Further, I can also search for photos and videos, etc. via this search function. So if I just type in, I want to see this picture of the dog again, then here the first pictures will be showing the dog, for example. And this makes it very easy to search for memories if you don't know exactly when or where something was, but you remember that, yeah, what is shown on the picture. I can go back to the inbox and yeah, sort this a little bit, so I can add pictures to the summer album just by drag and drop. Then I can further go to the album and maybe add a little description. Nice break at the lake, and save. I can also go back to the homepage and create new albums. So let's say Christmas. And now we have a new empty album. And by default, all the current members are part of that album and have access to all the content. But I can also manually add previous members of the group. So if Bob already left the group, but he may come back and visit the residential care house over Christmas, so I can add him to this album and fill it with content that even care leavers or former members of the group should have access to. One very important feature is that, so if I go to this picture and I realize I actually don't want any of my photos in this archive anymore, I do have 2 levels of control. So every user has control over their own data, and under settings here I have my profile, and I can change my password if I want to, and I have my privacy options. And I can here hide my account and all my personal information that is in the archive. So if I hide my account, all my personal information will be anonymized and photos will be pixelated. All my comments will be hidden. And this is only temporary. If I reactivate my account by logging in again, then this data will be restored. But the second level would then be to completely permanently delete my account and all the information associated to me. So now if I click on hide my account and let's say I log in with Alice and I go to summer, I now see that this photo is pixelated automatically and I have no access to this personal information anymore. If I go back, log out and log in again with Charlie, we see that my data was successfully restored, and here the photo is not pixelated anymore. If I delete my account, then yeah, the personal information about myself in the archive is in fact permanently deleted. And with this, I think we have seen the most important functionalities about the archive. We have seen how we can manage the group and users, how we can create albums, how we can upload content, how uploaded content will land in the inbox, and how moderators can then moderate the archive content, curate it, sort it into albums, and provide access to other members of the group. This is a very flexible design, and the particular configurations and how each group is handling moderator rights and what kind of content they want to have on this platform is really up to them. And I think this design allows for a lot of flexibilities while preserving key features like privacy and control over your own data, which is important, especially when we are talking about very sensitive content in the context of residential care. Again, this software is open source and free to use for any organization or residential care group that would like to use it. If you are interested, feel free to reach out to us. And with that, I would like to thank you for your attention.